ألم تر كيف ضرب الله مثلا كلمة طيبة كشجرة طيبة أصلها ثابت وفرعها في السماء تؤتي أكلها كل حين بإذن ربها ويضرب الله الأمثال للناس لعلهم يتذكرون.
In the context of suffering children in Muslim communities, their need for educational curricula which instill educational values and meet their need for specific curricula and textbooks, the idea of the International Curricula Organization, ICO, was born. The ICO is an educational organization specialized in the production of curricula as well as educational aids and software. Its vision is promoting education that seeks to spread love and peace in the whole world. Its strategy is based on designing a set of integrated and highly developed curricula for all educational stages, up to date and conforming to the latest educational and psychological methodologies and theories. The ICO was established in 1421 Hijra, corresponding to 2000 Gregorian, as a non-profit educational organization, and it rallied personnel with distinctive scientific, educational, technical, and administrative expertise in their field of specialization for the purpose of producing distinguished curricula which can build aware generations of Muslim believers who adhere to their principles and values and maintain their Islamic identity. Throughout its different stages of work, the ICO was always keen on building its curricula according to scientific methods and standard technical criteria in the preparation and designing of the curricula, the textbooks, as well as the software and educational aids. The organization's goals can be summed up in the following: preparing curricula and educational aids in Arabic and English, as well as publishing and distributing them and providing training for teachers. Propagating the Arabic language by teaching it to non-Arabic speakers in collaboration with interested educational institutions. Producing other educational materials for the different educational stages to enrich the curricula. Providing consultative services in education. Conducting educational researches and studies. Motivated by a strong belief in the importance of preparing a generation that is capable of interacting and building and that adheres to the Islamic principles and identity, the ICO created curricula whose design is commensurate with the characteristics of the target group. Throughout the whole process, great attention was given to applying the scientific methods and educational criteria through field studies, conferences, workshops, as well as participation in the local, regional, and international fairs to create the best conditions and environment that help the project achieve its goals. After years of diligent work and continuous effort, the ICO could prepare its educational curricula with their main characteristics being integrated topics and cohesive structure and realization of the most up-to-date scientific and technical development in this field. The curricula were designed and produced according to technical quality standards. The ICO employed a number of committees specialized in curricula writing and designing, as well as quality control and evaluation. For achieving effective evaluation of the curricula and textbooks and how far they meet the needs of the target group, the ICO had them applied and experimented in a number of Islamic schools in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, South Africa, and Sweden, with a view to making use of the teachers' feedback. The ICO's strategy is based on providing educational curricula. The primary step in this concern was the preparation of the Arabic language curricula with a total of 78 books covering the stages from kindergarten to grade 12, consisting of a student's book together with an activity book for each grade. This was executed concurrently with the preparation of the Islamic education books, consisting of a student's book, an activity book, and a teacher's book, with a total of 72 books covering the stages from kindergarten to grade 12. The ICO worked towards developing distinctive products that meet the modern educational requirements through the quality and integration of the content on the scientific, educational, and technical levels, as well as producing educational technologies according to the standard educational specifications. The ICO also gave special attention to the enrichment of the curricula of the Arabic language and Islamic education by providing educational aids and materials, including cards, audio materials, educational software, e-books, educational stories, and the biography series of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To get well-prepared and designed curricula, the ICO adopted scientific methods. It made survey studies to meet the needs of the targeted group. Moreover, the Islamic studies and Arabic language syllabus were prepared and the textbooks. These textbooks were reviewed, applied, and experimented and developed before making them available to the students. For the sake of continuous development to reach the sought standards, the ICO has greatly benefited from the feedback received from schools for each grade. In addition, the ICO provided a number of educational aids for effective education, including audio-visual aids, recordings of some surahs from the glorious Quran, a number of Islamic rhymes, as well as CDs of the curricula and textbooks, and a collection of interesting educational stories which help children learn language skills and Islamic manners and values. The course of work of the ICO continues with constant and confident steps towards achieving its goals and reinforcing its pioneering educational role. The ICO also had a series of stories written in English which presents the biography of the Prophet ﷺ and teaches children the best examples of manners. Another number of series includes the biographies of the companions, the prophets, and Muslim scholars presented in a simple language and smooth style. The ICO's different projects have been set and developed to provide the young Muslim generations with balanced education. This made the ICO one of the major international centers specialized in the preparation of the Arabic language and Islamic education curricula and providing educational consultations and training programs. In realizing the principle of cooperation and interaction with the official local and regional educational institutions, The ICO was keen on initiating cooperation with them in many projects and actualities. The main institutions include the Ministry of Education in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Arabic Bureau of Education for the Gulf States, and the Ministry of Education in the United Arab Emirates. The ICO is an idea that has become a reality, and a tree that has started to yield the fruits of knowledge, which nourish our students all over the world.
زيارة الطبيب. مساء الخير يا دكتور راشد. مساء النور يا سيد محمود. كيف الصحة؟ الحمد لله أنا بخير.
نعم الله على الإنسان لا يحصيها أي بيان.
نعم الله على الإنسان لا يحصيها أي بيان.
كم من نعم عشنا فيها، كم من نعم